It's milestone time again. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. Just came on trail here in my home state of Pennsylvania at mile 1096.3 Shippensburg Road. Pushing north, everyone, in search of the official 2020 halfway mark of the Appalachian Trail. Now, the area that I'm coming into, there are actually a few markers which I will be sharing with everybody. I believe one is the 2018 halfway point. Of course, the 2020 halfway point, and then the most photographed halfway point, probably in the history of the AT. I have 8.4 miles to go till I arrive at Pine Grove Furnace, home of the legendary half-gallon challenge, where AT thru hikers stop and celebrate making it halfway to Katahdin or halfway to Springer if you're a Sobo. And you celebrate by eating a half-gallon of ice cream. Some of my friends that I've been hiking with, they completed theirs over the past couple of days. I'm still have been here at home, and I'll be heading back to the trail full-time tomorrow, enjoying some time at home with family and friends, getting some gear ready, and just kind of taking a break, you know, enjoying some time here in my home state of Roxylvania. So very excited today. Beautiful weather. It's probably about 70 degrees right now in July in Pennsylvania, which is unheard of. So pushing north, everybody, sharing some sights along the way. Let's do this. Halfway point coming up. Let's have some fun. And here we are already. We are at the, I'm going to say, unofficial 2020 halfway point. This is not an official marker that was put out by the AT Museum or the ATC. But someone was so kind to craft this marker and bring it out and put it on a trail. And furthermore, the class of 2020 has been encouraged to actually sign the post when they come through, which is typically unheard of for one of the markers. I personally don't believe in signing shelters or privies or anything like that. Perhaps an occasional bed rack or something at a hostel, or one of the graffiti boards that's posted at the shelters. So I'll give you guys a look here. This is the COVID-19 bear that was crafted, and I'm not sure if you can see, I'm holding my camera up as best I can. There is actually a mask on the bear, and this was actually handcrafted by somebody, and it says Remembrance, Closure and Reopening 2020 Halfway, Georgia to Maine. And it's showing the marker as 1096.5. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Sharpie, and I'm going to go ahead and sign this. I think this is really awesome that someone took the time to craft this. Again, an unofficial marker. I have no idea if it will remain here. And just a shout out to the person who actually created this for the class of 2020. That was really cool to see so many names of people that I've met along the way out here. And there's actually not a lot of us out here. It's, I think, Odie with the Hiker Yearbook estimated that there may only be about 400 hikers this year, class of 2020. And the good news is, with Baxter State Park reopening in Maine here recently on July the 1st, I've been hearing some word that we have quite a few Sobos that are hitting the trails. I'm really happy to hear that we're going to be passing some good people heading south as we make our way north. All right, everybody, surprise, surprise. I met one of my subscribers here on the trail this morning, and actually a fellow volunteer with the PATC. Everyone say hello to Rick, also known as Genesis.
How you doing?
Appreciate him coming out, and he's been hiking with me here for a little while and brought some Gatorade out for me. But we just stumbled upon something that I wasn't certain I was going to run into today. I'd heard some word through the trail that there was no official 1,100-mile marker. So we just crossed the roadway here, and right here to greet me is 1,100 miles, everybody, and officially just passed the official halfway marker for the class of 2020. Milestone after milestone. Boy, does it feel great. Thanks so much, Rick, for coming out and joining me today. Thanks very much. Pushing north, everybody. Everybody, this is actually the most photographed and most historic halfway marker, but this is actually the official 2011 halfway mark. Now, this was crafted by a gentleman. His trail name is Woodchuck, and ironically, his real name is Chuck Wood. Pretty awesome work. There's also a replica of this up at the Appalachian Trail Museum in Pine Grove Furnace. Have about 1.5 miles to go to the Pine Grove Furnace General Store. Starting to think about my half-gallon challenge. I've already received a lot of advice, and that being go on an empty stomach and make sure that you choose ice cream that does not have any type of chunks, that being like chocolate or nuts or anything like that. I've been advised to go with the smoother ice cream choices, so maybe I will heed the warnings and see what happens. Spent a little time hiking with Rick there, fellow member of the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. Rick, it was great meeting you. His trail name is Genesis, and he's also responsible for maintaining the Sunset Rocks Trail. It's a blue trail. It comes off the White Blazes in the area of Tom's Run. So great meeting you, Rick. And thanks for the Gatorade. I'm going to call him the Gatorade guy as well, because apparently he has quite the stash of Gatorades there in the area of his trailhead. And I know a lot of thru hikers appreciate that. Also, shout out to Gary and his wife and his grandson, the innkeepers at Tom's Run. Had a chance to meet them while we stopped there and took a short break for lunch. Half-gallon challenge. It's going to be my next stop. Am I going to make it, or am I going to make a visit to the trash can? I guess we'll see what happens, everyone. How's it going, people?
All right.
Camera's rolling. Good to see everybody.
What's happening?
Pine Grove Furnace General Store. It's time for the half-gallon challenge. All right, everybody, here at Pine Grove Furnace General Store. I have waited years to take my seat at this table right here for the half-gallon challenge. And I want everybody to meet my sweetheart, El Toro, for the first time. Hey, baby, it's great to see you. Lots of friends here. This is my great nephew, Graham. He's gonna keep me on the straight and narrow, right, Graham?
Yes.
He wanted to be in the video. My official timer over there is Dan, and lots of family and friends and subscribers. I want to thank everybody for coming out today. Kathy, love you guys. Patterson family. Let's do this. Oh my, I'm scared. Dan wants a countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cha-ching! All right.
You have to use a small wooden spoon.
Thanks.
I'd say you get a brain freeze, but I don't know you have the equipment.
Oh, the peanut gallery already.
Anybody goes 2,000 miles,
That's my biggest fear, is the brain freeze. I already feel it.
Don't put it on the roof of your mouth. Keep it in the lower part of your
Okay, I'm
mouth.
getting some tips here from the
Roxanne's been
from the
here
campground
done.
crew.
Oh man,
you're getting
come
close.
on, you can do it. Keep it going. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Come on, just do it.
I'm trying.
Just keep scooping. Go, go, go.
20 minutes.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go.
Oh, come on.
Worry about the panic later. Go, 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 go.
Time!
What was the record?
Don't stand up. Let me see, Dan.
20 minutes,
It was 37 seconds I had to beat.
19.96 seconds.
Bob the Builder! Yeah, baby! Official time, Dan.
Official time, 20 minutes, 19.96.
Yeah, buddy.
I think I got a headache. Okay, everybody, I'm back at home for my final night before I head back out full time to complete part 2 of this epic journey. And for those of you who have just recently joined my channel, I actually live in a trail community of Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. So as I've been coming through this area, I've been working some sections and taking advantage of time home with family and friends. But tomorrow I look forward to heading back out full time just north of Boiling Springs. And for those of you who are coming up to speed, I actually had hiked some sections here in Pennsylvania while I was on my COVID break back at the end of March through May. And I'll tell you more about that as I push north at different sections that I completed. Some of it was videoed, some of it was some day hikes with some friends of mine and everything. But I will definitely be claiming those miles. So I'll tell you more as I go along. A couple major milestones today, the reaching the official halfway point and also the 1,100 mile marker, and having the opportunity to finally complete my half-gallon challenge at the general store in Pine Grove Furnace. Do want to thank everybody so much for coming out today. My family, my friends, my subscribers, members of our camp club. Thank you everyone so much for coming out. Another shout out to Rick for coming out and hiking with me, fellow PATC maintainer. Thank you so much for your hard work, and thanks for the Gatorades. Also a big shout out to my buddy Chris for picking up the tab for my half-gallon challenge, and Larry and also Ted for hooking me up with some fine cigars. And I appreciate everybody's well wishes and coming out to say hello. So back at it tomorrow full time, get ready to pack everything up, full food bag, pushing north, everybody. I've really enjoyed spending time here at home with family and friends, but I'm ready to get back out and finish this thing. So looking forward to pushing north, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Wild on a Trail. We will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.